Hello there, All-Star supporters, and welcome to Cybertron, I guess. I don't really care about having a consistent video upload, but I do want to post a simpler videos so I can either start working on or procrastinate on this big video I really want to do. So I'm going to talk about Transformers and other model kit toys I have. It is like 2 or 3 a.m. right now, so I'm going to go through these as fast as I can. So let's start off with the first figure that got me to collect Transformers in the Big 26. Oh my god. It's the blokees Optimus Prime. When you like slap him, his eyes glow. That is so awesome. Just as awesome as this hand cannon accessory. Blokees is really great at making articulated figures. I'm definitely doing a video about their Miku figures. I also have the Squirtle one, which has so much articulation for some reason. That's crazy. I found him at a Hot Topic, and I just thought he looked, pretty sick. He's also my first model kit, so it was pretty confusing on how I had to like pluck out pieces separately instead of like at the same time. How many pieces of him are really tiny, like all of this is like individual. You will not like even the wheels, which is insane. But yeah, I don't think you can get all the articulation you want in him, but he's definitely up there in terms of general action figures. I don't think all the pieces are on him because I wanted him to easily pose. And for like a 6-inch figure, this is really incredible. Even if he can't transform into a truck, which I know is the whole, namesake and selling point. Little piece fell. Great. It might just be me, but I'd rather have Transformers figures that sit around and look cool rather than fulfill their existence. Like, I have this RC figure, which, hey, she doesn't look too bad. She's got the knee articulation, the elbow articulation. My hands are in the way. Just look what happens when I pull on the head. Is she trying to pretend to be a sports car or Darth Maul? I literally cannot believe there is a toy worse at transitioning than I am. That was pretty bad. But let's not forget to mention the movie this figure's based on, or at least one of the other figures I'm going to be talking about. Transformers 1. I can't fit it in the full frame. This is a pretty good movie with some cool looking scenes, with some of the most generic taglines for a film I've ever seen. I also want to bring up the other Transformers movie I have on DVD. I want to express that Transformers 1 is such a confusing title. I wonder if that's why that film bombed, because technically Transformers 1 could apply to this film as well. The 2007 movie from Michael Bay, DreamWorks. The back does have Megan Fox on it, who I've never really cared about because the type of women I'm into are bigger than any other Autobot. Moving on to the other 3 blokees figures I have, I got Bumblebee from Walmart's clearance section. I got these other 2 from FYE. I really like Soundwave. He's probably one of my favorite Transformers, with how blue he is and how giant this man is. You could really squish on the Autobots, really putting them to shame, biting the curb, kicking sand in their eyes. Yeah, he's really putting Autobots to shame. I said that right. It's probably because they don't got legs as big as his, and their chest doesn't look like Minecraft Steve. You could do all kinds of poses with him. I like this little cannon. I'm trying to set him aside for RC, which my dad helped me build. I want to give him a shout out for like doing half the figure for me, and she does also glow. This figure is really small, and it's kind of the opposite of my other RC figure. The articulation on this one's good. It's just that I don't like this design as much. I think this is from Rise of the Beasts, right? I'm not too informed on Transformer toys. Uh, a lot of my knowledge comes from Diamond Bolt videos, so it's really weird how many designs RC has. I really... Well, I'm just gonna forget what I was gonna say. She now looks like Withered Bonnie. It's great. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't blame it on me. I may only have one hand, but at least it's not from me being fragile. It's my genetics. Let's quickly move away from that atrocity and focus on the the bases with the elemental effects that are like translucent. These are really peak. I'm telling you, these will look good with any other action figures you have for like pictures and just in general shelf display. I believe Bumblebee and Soundwave came with one tile, while RC and Optimus have these like kind of detailed looking prints on them with their faces. It's not really prints, it's stickers. You don't gotta add them if you want, and I believe you should just go with your heart's desire on, changing the placement for these however you want. And before we finally bring up the model kits, let's talk about, well, these other Transformer figures I got. Two of these are from the blokees blind boxes. I didn't get this one from a real blind box. It was like physical eBay. I knew what I was getting, and I think he looks pretty cool. I'll put the names for these Transformers on screen because I don't remember them myself. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Transformer nerd, but of course I like this stuff enough to collect it. So, the Super 7 blind boxes, I have Soundwave. I almost forgot his name. I should be ashamed. You do not know how many times that these damn guns keep falling off. I keep dropping these figures that... I just realized this looks like a 2010s Happy Meal showcase, which I didn't intend for that. And also, somewhat not really safe for work content incoming warning, in case you don't want to see all of this. With these other model kit figures, I got 3 of them from Hobby Lobby. And Gundam Calibarn has the special and Gundam Calibarn has the ability to transform into an actually good action figure. I don't even think I paid $20 because there was like another sticker on here. Yay, art. It's so crazy to me how this figure is easily the biggest out of any other in this video, while also being one of the cheapest. God, I'm terrible at words. Is this even like a gun or a sword? I think this is how they hold it. This is not a model kit. You don't need instructions or losing your fingers from snapping the little pieces off. This is just a regular action figure child's play thing. I don't know why I referenced Toy Story twice. It's probably because it's peak. This figure's also peak. Like, man, it feels, kind of rubbery, but I take a lot of photo shoots with this thing. And of course, I have John Gundam, or Jane Gundam. Maybe this is a Transformer in the other sense? I swear this is my biggest gripe with these model kit figures. They just keep falling apart. Why can't y'all just sell normal action figures at this point? All I wanted was just some hot anime girl toys, and I can't even have that! Anyways, I don't really think I need any more Gundam figures, unless if they're from Gundam Universe. Because they all look the damn same, and I also forgot the big wings on the back. Well, I'm sorry, this figure also has like a sword and a shield and other stuff that's in my tackle box. You could do like a French girl pose. You have like this open skirt. Could just ignore that. It's about to get worse. But I'm done saving you. I will not articulate these figures just because of how fed up I am. Anyways, these are the 30-minute Sisters figures from Bandai Namco, and trust me, I would not want to do a 30-minute video with these girls. They're just gonna turn into microplastics when you breathe on them closely. I believe the blue one is called Sis AC25G of Far Arcade, and the pink one is Sis2 Liranel. I don't know where to look for the names, because I do think the packaging looks great. That's why it's been in the background of the video. But figures are just really only good to look at. I mean, can you blame me? I talked about fat girls earlier, and I especially have a problem with this one, because the neck looks super long, and the hair is really spiky, and there's just so many, like, gaps and, like, other joints shown that I don't even know if these are supposed to be robots or not, which I would definitely not recommend basing custom figures off these, but this is probably the closest I'll ever get to an Aria action figure, sadly. And all these other accessories, I mean, I think they're cool. I'm just not choosing to display them like that. Maybe it's the way I built them, or are they really just 30 mid sisters? It's time to stop the inevitable and finally lock in on building blind box figures. So, yeah, blokees have made quite a lot of Galaxy version blind boxes. This one's number 8, this one's number 9, and the box below them is where I got Skywarp from. The first box, where it's not as shiny or gay as these ones. Oh, like, I mean, it kind of is, but it's not as shiny. These do have different figure lineups. I guess you wouldn't get duplicate figures if you ordered like a full case of 9. And for what I'd want, I wouldn't really mind any figures that I don't already have. I would like the old RC, because it would be nice to get a good figure for once. And I am going to be using this Angry Birds Transformers pencil. Trying to open these as painless as I could is really difficult. Let's see who we are gonna build. It should have a card to tell you who, I know that. Or instructions. That says, Sharkticon. I like sharks. That's not bad. And for this one, I've got... Again, have to flip it. This one, what does it say its name? Megatron! I finally got a Megatron! That is not bad. I guess you've noticed that I don't have a figure of, like, the main antagonist for Transformers, so, it's cool. It's cool that I could finally add him to my shelves. Maybe battling Optimus, I guess. So, I quickly abandoned the idea of doing time lapses for the figures, because I was just putting in pieces incorrectly, and even though the only pieces I had to pop out were the hands, it still really hurted, and I needed my mother to put together a lot of their parts for me, so I guess you could say I'm not really built for these. I guess I'm dared to be stupid for even having them, but I just can't help it. The Megatron figure is pretty sick. This is actually the rarest figure I could have gotten in the 9th wave, so even more reasons to get excited. Though, I do believe half of him being purple made it really difficult to build, because a lot of the pieces kind of look the same. Also, the shark guy has a gun. He has a gun, which is kind of weird. I figured the Gundam figures had them because, to my knowledge, they don't transform. But it's especially weird for Megatron to have like this big gun and the thing on the back because he could transform into a military tank. The colors on this Springtrap looking robot, it reminded me of a certain pride flag that I keep talking about. You know, the face could also do that, which is cool. You gotta show the back. Anyways, I'm about to put these on the shelf, and hopefully it won't look overcrowded like last time. And I think this is how I want to put it together. Well, for now, it does look really messy, and I think I am gonna try to be a little more professional and clean with it. But you know, I wanted Orion packs to, you know, hold up Megatron, about to shoot each other. I have some Astrobot stuff in the back, mostly from Culture Fly. I have the two Chase figures, which you can't even see in the back. And I've got to be real. One of the main reasons why I've never had these Transformer and model kit figures before was because I thought these things would be like really expensive, which in a way Transformer figures are still pricey, but ever since I moved out of my house, I've been able to get all kinds of cool collectibles like these, and I'm just really happy to display them all like this. And this has been Supersonic Juju or Judy, the one and only. I hope this was fun to sit through. Just all the pain I've been through building these. What have I done?